I was born as a Chinese people, an ethnic that not originally comes from Indonesia. But I was born in Indonesia. My heart says I'm an Indonesian despite being born in Indonesia. But all of you any others Indonesian call me Chinese people, white-skinned people, small-eyed people, you call me Cina. And the kind of things made me thinking, if I were a Chinese, even the Chinese people not accepting me as their citizens. And if I were an Indonesian, you guys also even not calling me as an Indonesian. So, who am I? Where I belong to be? But there's also the other side of these problems that comes from your own origin ethnic that face the same problems as me, which is the Papuan. There's some cases from a young adult in a Papua that named Florida Nasatagay that orally state her experience being judged as a Papua by her ethnic by her skin colors. But despite being born and being originally comes from the ethnic that origin in Indonesia, we being judged by our ethnic, our skin being judged for our personality, our nationality, and our humanity. So, what is the use of our diversity that had been occurred in Indonesia for a long time since the founders of the Independence Day had creating this diversity? But as what I know, Pancasila as our foundation in living in Indonesia had taught us how to embrace our diversity despite being racist for the diversity. The first value, which is Ketuhanan Yang Maha Esa, had taught us how to treat each other as a human being, a God creation, human. The second value, which is kemanusiaan yang adil dan beradab, had taught us how to respect other people's humanity, how to be human. The third value, which is Persatuan Indonesia, had taught us how to become one as an Indonesian by being human. The fourth value, which is kerakyatan dipimpin oleh hikmat kebijaksanaan dalam permusyawaratan perwakilan, had taught us how to respect our diversity in opinion, respect our diversity as a human. The fifth value, which is keadilan sosial bagi seluruh rakyat Indonesia, had taught us how to promote our justice in the society as a human. So basically, Pancasila had already answered that problems that we had of racism, which is realizing, respect, and being human. Because racism is being taught, not being born with. Racism also promotes many kind of other problems like sexism, terrorism, and disintegrity for our countries. Because of that, we have to realize that I am a human, Papua also a human, you people that judge us is also a human. We are human by ourselves, not in our skin deep. We all had the right to say, I am an Indonesian despite our skin colors and ethnicity. Indonesia achieved independence by many founders that comes from many ethnic, even origin or not. How about Maida Tarashi that support the creation of Proklamasi, Young Chisel that also fought Netherlands alongside with Indonesian? How about Dawas Dekker that orally state the struggles of the Indonesian people before independence? They all are not from Indonesia. So why they willing to sacrifice for us? Because of that, we have to realize that Indonesia is not about land, water, and air. Indonesia is not about blood that runs through our veins. Indonesian is not for being Indonesian. How come? Indonesian is a human that want to sacrifice their blood for being Indonesian. So, please stop calling us by our skin or our ethnic, because our skin and ethnic doesn't reflecting who we are. Stop racism, embracing our diversity, and realize that we are a human by ourselves, not by our labels. Be human, so we can live as a human for Indonesia.